Welcome back. UMSL is taking on hot topics with their next production taking place at the end of Domestic Violence Awareness Month with the goal of empowering young women. I now welcome to the show Director Jacqueline Thompson and actress Tiara Brown. Welcome both of you.
Thank you.
So you've got a big mission here with the end of Domestic Violence Month. You're bringing in a show that speaks to exactly what the message is. From that month.
There's definitely some monologues that deal with that towards the end of the piece, but it's really about the resilience of women and the strength and the power to go through all these hardships and come out at the end on top. So we wanted to be empowering for women, not just women of color, but all women, or people in general, just to come and be able to leave with that message and that feeling.
So Jacqueline, as a director and you're a professor at UMSL, you chose this play.
I did.
And tell us the full name, the full title.
Okay, for colored girls who have considered suicide when the rainbow is enough.
Okay, very good.
By Ntozake Shange, who actually spent a little time here in her childhood. So there's a lot of different St. Louis references throughout the piece that
and the play was written a couple of decades ago?
It came out in the 70s, yeah. So it has stood the test of time. It's a very strong piece.
That's really interesting. So what do you find, is there anything in the scripted stuff that you had to change to make it more contemporary? Or?
You know what, it's funny you said that, because after the movie was done, I guess a couple of years ago. She added a piece about HIV that was not in the original script. So there has been that.
So she went back and amended her original play.
Yeah.
Okay, which was actually written as a series of poems.
It's called a choral poem, and the stories and the monologues just kind of go together into a dance. I see it as a dance, you know. So yeah.
So Tiara,
hi.
You're an UMSL senior. It's your last year.
Yes,
So what drove you to go out and join the theater department this year in a production?
Honestly, Miss Jackie. Like it's funny you asked me that, because when I saw the postings for auditions, like the audition calls and stuff, what was so crazy to me when I saw the post, I was like, wow, for color girls are coming, this is going to be an amazing show. And I was saying to myself, like, oh, those girls are going to do amazing, you know, not thinking in a million years that it would be me. And then, you know, as I was going into the semester, I also enrolled in one of Jackie's courses, and she was like, you better come. I'm like, well, I don't, you know, like I'm not really familiar.
Well, what's it been like now that you're almost at opening night?
Amazing. As far as it has helped me transition gradually as a young woman on so many levels. On a physical level, I find myself running and working a lot, you know, working out and, you know, catching my breath and all that stuff. Time management, because when she tells us to be at call at 6 p.m., you need to be there at 6 p.m.
Yeah, so I think there's nothing better than putting on a play for students to really get the time management thing down.
Because, you know, if it was just me trying to get to class, I'd get there 5-10 minutes late. Or
but not getting to the theater. So Jacqueline, the message, and Tiara, you know, has been talking about what it's meant for her to join the cast of the show. Do you find that the girls that are in the show, that they are feeling a personal connection to the story?
They are so connected and so passionate about telling this story and the piece, and you'll see that on stage. You know, it's always interesting to see plays, and you can tell when people have an organic chemistry, and they have that. They're going to amaze audiences. They really are.
So Tiara, go ahead.
Yeah, I was just well, with my piece, there are a lot of pieces that I can definitely relate to. One of the hardest monologues that I feel like I've conquered is the ending piece, which is the Bo Willie piece. And what really has helped me get through that is finding things that have been relatable out of the core poem into my personal life. You know, as far as domestic violence and, you know, insecurities and, you know, trying to find yourself and finding God within yourself, all those things, those are everyday life situations. And to actually be able to embody that inside of like a character, it's not only is it doing well for the piece, it's doing well for me as a woman. So as me becoming a young woman, getting over, you know, personal issues, life issues, father issues, all types of things, it's like, it's delivered me, you know. It's, you know, as far as in my real life and the situations and the stuff that I've been through, it's like I can go to counseling, I can talk to someone about it, I can go to several mentoring programs, but something within this piece has broken barriers that's been deep rooted for me. And when I deliver it, it's like, yeah, I am Lady in Red, but I'm also Tiara Brown that's being lifted to somewhere else that I need to be.
And there's nothing better than finding that personal connection to the role on stage.
Absolutely.
And Jacqueline, thank you for bringing this to these girls, this opportunity, and to the audience. Opening Thursday, break a leg, Tiara.
Thank you.
Jacqueline, best of luck to you
so
as
much.
you start off this, sounds like a start of a great season UMSL this year. So thank you both for coming. But we've got more coming up on the show. We've got your choreographer and one of your other cast members. So don't go anywhere. We're going to dive more into For Colored Girls after this break.